Hello everybody, my name is Madhav from Geek Review and today I'll be talking to you about Daredevil. Matt Murdock was the only son of professional boxer battling Jack Murdock, but his father, forced to work as a mob leg breaker in order to supplement his meager income as a prize fighter, made Matt promise to get himself a good education and not become a fighter. As a dedicated student who would never compete in athletics with his fellows, Matt was nicknamed Daredevil. Not wanting to break his promise to his father, Matt took their insults, but he secretly kept up a rigorous training regime all by himself. One fateful day, Matt saw a blind pedestrian about to be struck down by a truck. Matt rushed to the old man's aid, knocking him from the path of the vehicle. In the crash that followed, a canister of radioactive material fell from the truck and struck Matt in the face. Despite the best efforts of the doctor, Matt would thereafter be blind. Although Daredevil is known for his classic red suit, it was not his first ever. In fact, his first ever suit was yellow. The suit was designed with the help of Jack Kirby and appeared in Daredevil issue 1 in 1964, the very first Daredevil comic. Along with his red suit, he also possesses a billy club or baton, whichever you want to call it. The club acts as a blind stick for Matt Murdock and a baton for Daredevil. His black suit first appeared in Frank Miller's The Man Without Fear and is now a fan favorite, mainly due to his appearance in the Netflix show. After the fateful incident with the truck, Matt discovered that the accident had a second effect on him. All his remaining senses had been enhanced to superhuman degree. Additionally, he now possessed a kind of built-in radar sense, which allowed him to detect the contours in his environment and compensate for his lack of sight. Initially overwhelmed by his powers, young Matt sought out former ninja master known as Stick, who helped him train and control his newfound abilities. And as you know, with ninja masters come epic combating skills. His sense of touch is so acute that he can read ink on a paper by simply feeling the contours made by the ink. On top of this, he's an expert combatant. Now you start to see why I like Daredevil so much. These powers of his can often be a weakness too though, as when exposed to loud sounds or strong smells, his abilities are far decreased. His arch nemesis is Kingpin. He often encounters common villains between him and Spider-Man like Electro, Vulture, etc. since both of them live in New York. Daredevil believes that New York has Spider-Man, Iron Man, etc. to protect it from the intergalactic threats, but no one protects the common citizens from the thugs, murders, abductions, and many other horrid things. Someone's going to protect the common people, right? Now, it's a fact, whether you like it or not, that majority of people's perception about characters comes out of movies. Daredevil was very poorly received due to 2003 film. I mean, hear this music. Oh my god.
Darkness. Forever in darkness. A guardian devil.
Anyway, this show has been outdone in every aspect by the Daredevil Netflix show, which is, in my opinion, basically a perfect superhero show. If you haven't watched it, I suggest you definitely do, and trust me, you won't regret it. I truly don't understand why Netflix cancelled Daredevil and he's no longer with us. So in conclusion, I hope this video explained the brilliant character of Daredevil to you, and why he's one of the best characters to ever come out of the thinking factory of Marvel. If you do want to get into Daredevil, I would suggest you read Frank Miller's The Man Without Fear. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and goodbye.